And then we are going to find a comfortable seat on your butt. Legs can be crossed or you can put your legs out front, whatever feels better for you. You can also, if you want to turn your video feed off, you can turn your video feed off. That's totally up to you. I love to see your faces and I will comment on your practice. But if you're not interested in that, you can turn your video feed off. Totally up to you. Okay. So we are going to do a little warm up and then we're going to do a hard flow and then we're going to lay down. Yay, yoga. It's going to be great. Everybody's on. Are we on? So many people. All right, awesome. All right, comfortable seat. Here we go. Let's do it. If you would like to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. That's completely up to you. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here to settle in. Big breath in. Big breath out. 2 more times. Full inhale. One more time. Big breath in. Good. If your eyes are closed, you can open your eyes. We're going to sweep our arms up all the way overhead. Palms pressed together. You can gaze up towards your thumbs and relax your shoulders down. Take a big breath all the way in. Exhale over to the right. Gaze up towards the ceiling maybe. Big breath in. And out. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Big breath in. And out. Inhale, center. And then we'll exhale, bring our hands down to the mat, finding a tabletop position. Make sure we can see my tabletop. Yes, good. Shoulders over wrists, spread your fingers nice and wide, toes tucked or untucked, that's up to you. And then when you're ready, inhale, drop your belly towards the floor, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round your back up, tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round your back up, tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. Extend your right leg towards the wall behind you. Flex your foot like you're standing on that wall. Good, and then when you're ready, left arm reaches forward, thumb up towards the sky. Get nice and long from your right heel to your left thumb. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow and knee together under the body. Squeeze, hold tight. Extend and get long, heel to thumb. Squeeze under the body, hold tight. One more time. Reach, get super long. Squeeze under the body, hold. Big breath here. Big breath out. Expand, get long. And then the hand and the knee find the mat. Cat-cow, belly drops, inhale, head lifts. Exhale, round the back up, tuck the tailbone under. Neutral spine. Extend your left leg towards the wall behind you, flex your foot. And then when you're ready, extend your right arm forward, thumb up towards the sky. Strong and steady. Big breath all the way in. Exhale, squeeze tight under the body, elbow and knee. Inhale, get super long, reach. Exhale, squeeze under the body. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze under the body. Good, get nice and long from thumb to heel. And then hand and knee find the mat. One more cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the back up, tuck the tailbone. Neutral spine here. Everybody tuck your toes under. Take your knees about 5 inches behind your hips. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hips to sky, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. 3 more big breaths, everybody. You can wiggle your legs, wiggle your hips, whatever you want to do. And then send your hips higher. Come up to your tippy toes. Walk your feet towards your hands. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Good. Hands to shins. Gaze up and forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Twice more. Hands to shins. Gaze up and forward. Exhale, fold. Once more. Inhale, gaze up and forward. Exhale, fold. Slowly coming all the way up to standing. Palms pressed together overhead. My head gets cut off at the top. That's okay. Hands to heart center. Mountain pose. Good. I'll back up so you guys can see me. Stay at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach all the way up. Gaze up. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, center here. And exhale, fold all the way down. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Gaze up and forward. And then exhale, plant your hands. Step back into a high plank. Pause here. Good. Spread your fingers wide. Neck is nice and long. Abs are nice and tight. Inner thighs are tight. Take a big breath in. Exhale all the way to the belly. Untuck your toes. Press up, baby cobra. Little lift. Bring your shoulders back down and together. Stay here. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more time. Full inhale. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Here we go. Press up, high plank. Yes. Full breath in. Hips to sky, downward facing dog. One inhale. Big exhale. Extend your right leg up. Flex your foot, square your hips. Tippy toes of your left foot here to give yourself space. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Come up onto your fingertips. Square your hips. Make sure your right knee stacks on top of your right ankle. Strong legs here, and then when you're ready, crescent lunge, bring it up. Full breath all the way in. Full breath out. Inhale in here. Big exhale. Stay nice and strong in those legs, everybody. One more breath. Exhale, frame your front foot. Flatten those hands, step back, high plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale to the belly. Baby cobra, chest comes up. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, press up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big breath out. Left leg towards the sky. Flex your foot, square your hips. Tippy toes of your right foot here, give yourself lots of space. Gaze forward. Step your left foot between your thumbs. Come up onto your fingertips. Make sure your left knee stacks on top of your left ankle. Square your hips. And then when you're ready, torso comes up, crescent lunge on this side. Beautiful, good, big breath in. Full breath out. Inhaling here. Exhale. One more time, everybody, full breath in. Frame your front foot on your exhale. Step back, high plank. Take a big breath in. One more time to the belly, everybody, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, press chest up. Shoulders are on your back. Full breath here. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under, press up, high plank. And then downward facing dog. Inhale your knees to your mat. Exhale your hips to your heels, child's pose. Take a moment. Find that breath. Feel free to walk your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Open up the space underneath those armpits. You can rock your head side to side. And we'll take 3 more big breaths here. One more breath. Good, draw your hands underneath your shoulders, come up to a tabletop. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes under, hips to sky, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come up to your tippy toes, walk your feet towards your hands. Forward fold at the top of the mat, big toes touch. So bring your feet together. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, hips back and down. So your feet are together, good. Calves together, thighs together, hips are back and down. If you look down, you can see your toes. If your knees are hiding your toes, you gotta shift your butt back. Good. 2 more breaths here, sit a little bit lower on your next exhale. 1 more breath here, inhale. And exhale to fold all the way down. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank. We're gonna make this harder. Full breath all the way in. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Untuck your toes, press up, hips stay off the mat, upward facing dog. Stay here, shoulders are back and down. Big stretch to the front body. Full breath in here. On your exhale, hips to sky, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale the right leg towards the sky. Come up onto the tippy toe of your left foot. Gaze at your thumbs. Take a big breath in. Step that right foot forward on your exhale. Crescent lunge. When you're ready, take your time. Good. Adjust as you need to. Right knee stacks on top of that right ankle. Square off your hips. Full breath all the way in. Full breath out. Right hand is going to lead, upright twist towards the right side of your body. Left fingers reach forward. Yes, good. Torso stays stacked on top of those hips. And then you can stay here, or your back hand, your right hand will reach for your left hamstring. Left fingers up. Big breath all the way in. Full breath out. One more time, everybody. Inhale. Stay here for your exhale. Come on back to center, crescent lunge. And then frame your front foot, step back, high plank. We'll do one more of these together, and then you can do it at your own pace. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, low push-up. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, hips to sky, downward facing dog. Inhaling the left leg towards the ceiling, flex your foot. Come up onto the tippy toes of that right foot. Give yourself space, gaze at your thumbs. Inhale. And then exhale, step that left foot through. Crescent lunge here. When you're ready, take your time. Square hips, strong left thigh. Shoulders stacked on top of those hips. And then when you're ready, left hand is going to lead. We'll open up. Upright twist to the left. Find that breath again. You can stay here, or your left hand will find your right hamstring, right fingers towards the sky. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come back to center, crescent lunge. Full inhale here. And then exhale, frame your front foot, step back to your high plank and flow. High push up to low at your own pace. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Let's take one more breath in. Full breath out. Send those hips a little higher, tippy toes, feet to your hands. Big toes touch at the top of your mat. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, round two, here we go. Hips back and down. Calves together, thighs together, hips are down. Relax your shoulders down. Good, we're gonna play a little bit here. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a full breath all the way in. And then we'll twist it to the right. Your left tricep hooks to the outside of your right thigh. Keep your hips down. Make sure your thighs stay together. Full breath here. Big breath out. Inhale back to center. Reach up, sit your butt lower, find that chair again. Full breath. Full exhale. Hands to heart center. We'll take it to the other side. Big breath in. Exhale, twist it to the left. Right tricep hooks left thigh. One more breath in your twist. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, gaze up and forward. And then exhale, take it back. Find your flow. High plank to low. Upward facing dog when you're ready, inhaling. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhaling to a high plank. Pause here. Root down firmly through your right hand, everybody. We'll pivot those heels to the right, feet stacked or staggered. Left hand to the sky, side plank, right side. You can gaze up. You can bring your left foot in front of you for a little support if you need. Staggered feet or stacked, up to you. Full breath here. I can't look at the camera. One more big breath in, everybody. Back to high plank. Inhale. Exhale. Root down the left side, pivot those heels to the left. Right hand to the sky. One more full breath. Inhale here. And then exhale, high plank. Knees to the mat. Hips to heels, child's pose. Take a breath. Feel free to get some water if you want some water, or hang out in your child's pose. I'm sweating. I'm cold. We're going to take 2 more breaths here, everybody. 2 more big breaths. Take your time. One more breath. Good. When you're ready, you can come through tabletop and head back to downward facing dog. Take your time. Good. Sit bones are the highest part of your body. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Root down through all 4 corners of both hands. Beautiful. Big breath in, everybody. Big breath out. Inhale the right leg towards the ceiling. We've been here before. Exhale, step it through. Crescent lunge when you're ready. Good. We're going to pivot the back heel, the left heel down, and open up to warrior 2. Good. So your right toes are pointing forward. Outer edge of your left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Sink a little bit lower into that front thigh. Good. Flip your right palm up and then reach your right hand towards the wall behind you. Get nice and long through that right side of your torso. Full breath here. Big exhale. Come back to your warrior 2. And then right forearm to right thigh, left fingers to the sky, side angle pose. You can gaze up at your left hand. Keeping a strong bend in that right knee, strong right thigh. You can stay here or you can tuck your left hand behind your lower back. Rotate your torso up towards the ceiling. One more big breath here. And then we'll find our way back up to warrior 2. Pivot those hands down, frame that front foot. And then you're going to step your left foot about midway between, in the middle of your mat here, setting up for pyramid pose. So your right foot is still in the front. Left foot is about halfway up your mat. You can turn your left toes out slightly if you want to, and then do everything you can to square your hips. So send your outer right butt cheek towards the wall behind you. Big time hamstring stretch, especially through that right leg. Good. Big breaths in, everybody. Take 2 more breaths here. Sending your forehead towards your shin if you can. 1 more big breath in. And then bend into your right knee, plant your hands down, step back to your high plank, and then flow high plank to low. Take your time. We will meet in downward facing dog. Inhaling the left leg towards the sky when you're ready. Tippy toes of your right foot, gaze towards those thumbs. Left foot steps through those hands when you're ready. Woo! Crescent lunge. Excellent, good. From here, we're gonna pivot that back heel down, open up warrior 2 on this side. So this time your left toes are facing forward. Outer edge of your right foot is parallel to that back edge of that mat. Stay nice and strong in that front left thigh. Good, flip your left palm to face the ceiling and then reach towards the wall behind you. Get nice and long through that left side body. Take 1 more breath here. Come back to warrior 2. Stay strong in that left thigh, everybody. Left forearm to left thigh. Right fingers to the sky, side angle. You can gaze up at your right thumb. And then you can stay here. You can tuck your right hand behind your lower back. Little shoulder opener, chest comes towards the ceiling. One more breath here. Good, and then we'll come back up to warrior 2. And then we'll pivot to frame the front foot. Step your right foot about halfway up your mat. Pyramid pose on this side. So your left toes still point forward. You can point your right toes out a little bit if you want to. Do everything you can to square off your hips. So send your left outer butt cheek towards the wall behind you. Sending your forehead towards your shin. Take 2 more breaths. And then bend that left knee, plant those hands, step back into your high plank, and flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. One more breath here. Sending your right leg towards the sky, stepping it through. Crescent lunge on this side when you're ready. Good, so we're gonna interlace our hands behind the lower back. Set your shoulders back and down. Good. Little thigh burner here. So we're gonna drop the back knee to the floor and then come back up into our lunge. Let's do it again. Back knee down, back up into lunge. Good, 3 more times, everybody. Lower down, touch the floor, press back up. Twice more, back knee touches, lift back up. Once more, back knee touches, lift back up. Pause here, interlaced hands behind your lower back. Keep them there. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chest comes over your front thigh. You can take your hands away from your lower back if you want to, but keep them interlaced. 2 breaths. 1 more big breath here. Good, torso stays, leg stays, left hand to the mat, right fingers to the sky. One more breath here. Good, bring your right hand down to the inside of that right foot. Walk your right foot out to the width of the mat. Lizard lunge. Back knee drops down. We won't stay here for too long. Back knee drops down. Good. Hug your inner right thigh in towards your body. You can stay on your hands here or you can come to your forearms. 3 big breaths, everybody. If you're on your forearms, come back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee off the ground, and then you're gonna step your left foot forward, yogi squat, malasana. Beautiful. Palms can come together if you want. You can have your hands on, or your elbows on top of your knees if you want. And you can close your eyes if you want. 3 breaths. One more big breath, everybody. Good, hands on the floor. Press your hips up towards the sky. And then you can heel toe your feet back in together. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, find your flow here, high plank to low, take your time. We'll meet in downward facing dog. One more breath, everybody. Left leg towards the sky. Tippy toes of your right foot. Step that left foot forward when you're ready. Crescent lunge here. Take your time, find your setup. And then we'll interlace those hands behind that lower back again. Good, set your shoulders back down and together. Torso stays nice and tall. We'll do this knee touches, back knee touches the floor, and then press back up. Touch, and up, touch, and up. 2 more, touch, and up. 1 more time, touch, and up to your lunge. Stay strong in those legs. Hands stay interlaced behind the lower back. Take a big breath in, chest towards the sky. And then exhale, chest over that front thigh. One more big breath here. And then unhook your hands, right hand down, left fingers to the sky. Let's twist. One more big breath. Left hand under the inside of that left foot. Walk your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Lizard lunge on this side. Back knee comes down. Left toes stay pointed forward. And then you can stay up on your hands here if you want to, or you can come to your forearms. 3 breaths. One more breath, everybody. Good, back knee lifts, come to your hands. And then when you're ready, step forward, yogi squat, second set, malasana. Here we go. Palms can come together, or you can put your elbows on your knees, either way. 3 big breaths. Good, hands to the mat, hips to sky, forward fold. Heel toe those feet back in together. Inhale to halfway lift, gaze up and forward. And then exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank, and flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhaling to a high plank. We're going to do one more round of side planks, everybody. Root down through your right hand, pivot your heels to the right. Try to stack your feet if you can. Left fingers to the sky. You can stay here or you can lift your top leg. Take one more breath. Back to center. Find that high plank again. Last plank set. Here we go. Root down through the left hand. Pivot your heels to the left. Stack your feet. Right hand to the sky. You can stay here or lift your top leg. One more breath. Good, come back to center. Knees to the mat, hips to heels. Child's pose. Take a breath. Yeah, check my time. We'll take 5 big breaths here, everybody. If you want to get some water, you can. And then we'll come back through tabletop, making our way to downward facing dog. One more upright series, everybody, and then we'll make our way onto our backs. Downward facing dog here. Inhaling the right leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through. Good, crescent lunge here when you're ready. And then bring your hands to your hips. Good, let's find some balance. We're gonna do a little balance work here. All right, so if you want to watch first, you can before you do it. So you're gonna root down firmly through your front leg and your front foot. You're gonna bring your left foot all the way forward, left knee up to find a balancing pose. Good. And then from here, Left ankle onto right thigh. So we'll make a big figure 4. You can stay here or start to drop your hips down like chair pose, right? We did earlier. And then you can keep your hands on your hips if you want. You can bring your hands to heart center if you want. You can bring your arms up. 3 breaths here. Take 1 more breath, everybody. Full inhale. Full exhale. Good, bring it all the way back up. We're gonna reverse it. You can bring your hands back to your hips. Bring that left knee up. Left leg goes back. Crescent lunge. Look at that. Brilliant, well done. Big breath in, everybody. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Full breath here. Full breath out. Inhale the left leg towards the sky. Tippy toes of your right foot. Step it through, crescent lunge. Good, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. Again, if you want to watch it, you can, or you can go right into it. Root down strong through your left foot. We'll swing our right knee up 90 degrees at hip, knee, and ankle. Hands on hips. Excellent, good. And then cross it over. Figure 4. Stay here or drop your butt like chair pose. And then hands on hips, or hands to heart center, or arms all the way up. 3 breaths. Take 1 more breath. Good, you can bring your hands back to your hips. We're gonna reverse it here, stand back up. Right knee comes up. And then find your crescent lunge. Excellent, look at that. 1 more vinyasa, everybody, take a breath in. Frame that front foot, step back, high plank. And then flow high plank to low push-up, last one. Upward facing dog or cobra. Hips to sky when you're ready, downward facing dog. And then we'll bring our knees down. You can swing your legs all the way around. We are on our butts. Legs out front. Go, we'll do 1 little hamstring stretch here. Toes up towards the sky. Butt is down. Torso is tall. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Three big breaths here. And then we'll bring that torso all the way up. And then to make our way down onto our backs, everybody, arms are out front. And then 1 vertebrae at a time, you'll come all the way down onto your back. Yes, once you're on your back, hug your knees into your chest. And then once you have your knees into your chest, you can rock side to side if you want to. Then we'll place both feet on the floor. Keep your knees bent. Bring your arms out to the side. Good, take up lots of space with that upper body. Perfect, take a full breath all the way in. And then when you exhale, let your knees fall over to the right side. Gentle twist here. Make sure your shoulder blades stay on the mat. And then inhale your knees back to center. Make sure your head is back to center if you turned your head. And then again, those shoulder blades stay down. Take a big breath all the way in. Exhale the knees to the left this time. Gentle twist on this side. And then bring those knees back to center. Draw your knees into your chest. You can stay here or find a happy baby. If you're not familiar with happy baby, reach your hands inside your knees. Go for your ankles or your toes or your arches. You can rock side to side. And then if there's any other moves you want to finish out your practice with today, you are welcome to it. You can bring the bottoms of your feet together, knees out to the side. You can take your legs up the wall if you want to do that. Or you can get yourself ready for Shavasana. We'll settle into that together here in just a second. So take your time. Once you decide you're ready for Shavasana, I see you with your blankets. Good job. Get yourself all comfy here. Take up as much space as you want, right? You can look like a starfish if you want to. You can take your arms out to the side, take your feet wide. Make sure your head is heavy, your shoulders are heavy. And then once you find that posture for yourself, take a full breath all the way in and a breath out. Enjoy Shavasana. Take a full breath all the way in. Take a big exhale. Just wiggling fingers and toes gently. You can rock your head side to side. And then we'll reach those arms all the way overhead. Point your toes, get super long from your fingertips to your toes. Big breath all the way in here. And then exhale your knees into your chest, strap your forearms around your shins, give yourself a great big hug. When you're ready, you can make your way over to your favorite side in a fetal position. And then we'll pause here, as we always do in this posture, to call to mind who in your life you are grateful for. With a heart full of gratitude, use both hands to press yourself up to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Palms pressed together at heart center. Once you arrive, eyes gently closed. We'll take one more full round of breath in here together. Inhale. Full exhale. The light inside of me loves and honors the light inside each of you. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Great job.
Thanks, Courtney. You're the best.
Thank you. I'm so happy to see you guys. Great job.
Thanks,
Thank
Courtney. Courtney.
Thank you. We'll do
Courtney.
another yoga on Friday.
Thank you, Courtney. See
Thank
you on
you.
Friday.
Thank